I'm Adrian Trigg.
I'm Scott Trigg.
And we have 3 kids, Hannah, who's 10, Hayden, who's 8, and Garrett, who's 4. And Hayden is part of Champions for Children. So Scott and I found out about his major diagnosis when he was 20 weeks in utero. And it was spina bifida and Arnold-Chiari brain malformation. Basically, our whole life was changed in that moment. From birth till now, he's had 22 surgeries. And on average, we've spent about 3 months of every year in a hospital. But he has so many diagnoses that I don't know, 26 that I've stopped counting. And some of the things are undiagnosed, and he's unique in all aspects. He's just a wonderful child that we treasure every day with, that we get to have him. And
I founded CC4C after the long journey with my daughter Cheyenne. And during that time of the endless pursuit of doctors, I realized there was no community of support for children and for families that are dealing with children that have an undiagnosed condition. As you can imagine, these parents go to bed each night with a tremendous burden, a financial burden of these bills that do not end. And it is their children, and they'll do whatever it takes to find healing, but the bills continue to rise.
the day he was born, he maxed out on his lifetime maximum benefits for insurance. The day he was born, he was over $2 million. Each year has been huge numbers. The last 2 years were each over 600,000. I know that for 2015, it was 680,000. 80,000 of those claims was denied. So that's $80,000 worth of insurance just in 1 year that was denied. This is only a quarter of our stuff because the other stuff hasn't been approved through insurance yet. There's no way that any family can be left with just the denied claim amount.
I am the champion for Hayden and am very blessed to be a part of CC4C. Hayden has had a huge impact on my life. Not everybody in life is dealt a fair hand, and Hayden plays the hand that was dealt. He's had so many hardships in his 8 years on this planet. Every time I see him, he's smiling, and it truly is an inspiration to see that. This is my bracelet that Hayden gave me, always be brave. That is Hayden's motto, and he lives this every day.
We knew that his passion for football, it would just be such an amazing experience to bring this champion, Hayden, to be on the Lake Travis football team.
The very first game that we attended, Hayden was an honorary captain, and his champion, CB Hudson, was there too, who's just a wonderful man and just a great friend to all of us.
When they are on that team, pretty soon these children become the true champion and they become the hero.
They've made him a part of the team.
Tonight, Hayden's being presented with a state football championship ring. They're huge, they're like Super Bowl rings, and he is thrilled.
Most of you familiar with the program know that Hayden has been our little brother this year, an honorary captain and member of our football team, and we're so excited to have him. And his number 7 jersey here looking at him. So Hayden, you get your first.
And he sat there patiently, and they waited to open him, and I mean, you could tell he was just in awe. It's so awesome that he got to be a part of that experience.
He loves going to the football games. He looks up to him, but I also think it's been very neat to see how much impact that Hayden has had on the team as well.
Just something that I'll always remember and never forget is just that Hayden's motto to always be brave just stuck with me a lot throughout the season. So I had them engrave always be brave in the inside of it, and I'll always remember the impact Hayden had on the team and community.
In theory, he was their honorary captain, and he took them to state championship.
Yeah, Hayden thinks that he's the reason that they won. Yeah, Hayden thinks that he is absolutely as big as they are. Whenever we'd say you're little buddy, he'd get really mad and correct me. I'm not little, I'm just as big as they are.
By connecting these children to their team in the community they reside, it allows the entire community to gain awareness about this family that's living amongst them, as well as rally behind them, the team, and uplift this child.
Being part of CC4C, you don't feel isolated in your community. You know, I feel like people get you because they see you in a different way, too. Instead of just saying, here's this little boy in a wheelchair, they got to know Hayden. He thinks he's a little celebrity.
One thing that sets CC4C apart from other organizations is we are here to support the entire family. We know if we can keep these children emotionally uplifted, they will have the physical fight to continue while we support them to physical wellness.
We've exhausted all that we know what to do. So it just gives us hope to keep our faith and journey going.
So I ask you to join the CC4C family and help us uplift these children and their entire family to emotional and physical wellness.